Hey guys, welcome back. This is Francisco, and this lesson is going to be all about arrays. So we already covered the pretty basic variables. Of course, you can have strings, and I didn't really go over the fact that you can also do integers and other things. Go ahead and check out W3 Schools if you want to get more information. I just kind of want to get you guys up and running. I don't want to really go into the details of everything. This is just going to be like, hey, we know how to do this. We're going to start developing applications and small projects. So this is going to be very short. I'm just going to get you guys introduced to everything. Another one that you also want to kind of memorize is something like a Boolean. So we can do is true, and then of course true is, oh geez, spam callers. So oh, this is, oh, you have to do with a capital true. There we go. So and then you can, and then if you do on the print, I think it'll just do, it'll let you print it, but it'll say true. Yeah, false. So yeah, the Boolean variables, they'll let you print, but integers, if it's an integer and if it's a string, it won't let you print it. So for this, oh, it'll let you print string. Huh, that's weird. So if you put integer, it'll let you print it. It's just kind of weird. But if I do put integer, let me just kind of go into like the mathematics here. We'll do number and 2. And if you run that, you'll get 46. But if you turn it into a string, so this is just kind of part 2 before it'll multiply the string. So you'll get 2. Kind of like little things that you want to keep in mind though. All right, so now we're gonna really talk about the arrays. So we're gonna do an array, and it's the same way. Well, it's not an array, it's technically called a list, but in Python. So 1 2 3 4 45, let's do that. And then it'll print out the whole array here. So yep. And in the same way in JavaScript, you can select between your list. So if I get 1, I'll get 2. If I go back to 0, I'll get 1. And if I multiply, I can also use that to multiply and interact with other variables. So I'll go ahead and do number, and I'll get the number. Cool thing is that I can also going back into our variables, if we have something like count, and then you'll kind of figure out where I'm going with this later because we've used count before. If I do something like count, we're gonna print count. I'm gonna do hello, and we're gonna count, and then we're gonna also hello. I think this is how I'll do it. Oh wait, we don't do. Guess we'll have to add that. That's weird. Okay. So it doesn't want to add this string because we have okay. That's why. Okay. So you can do you can add, but you can't use a comma and add at the same time. we're all learning together. So we're gonna keep track of this count. So what we can do is we can do count plus, and then we'll do array 1 equals count. So essentially we're plus equals, that's what we should do. So essentially we're just adding this to count, and then we'll go ahead and do print, and then we'll do we don't need to say hello, and then we'll do new count. Oh. It's taking a while. So it'll probably run faster if you're doing it on your computer, but this is a free resource, and if you're just gonna fiddle around with Python, you're not gonna really use it, then it's your best option, but it does take a while. Okay, so that's a cool thing, is that you can also start interacting with all your arrays and you can keep track of your variables, as you can see. So that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else as far as the arrays that I want to go into. I think we'll cover dictionaries next, and the cool thing about the arrays is that they also have built-in methods. So if you go to W3 School, you'll see that you can do stuff as well. So if I did array pop, and then I'll pop the first 0, 1, and then we'll do print array, and I'll go ahead and just remove this. So you can do a lot of cool stuff about array. You can even do array insert, and at 0 we'll insert 2. So you'll see that we added 2 into our array. So there you go. There's a lot of cool other things. It's not just pop and insert, but I think those things will come in very handy. All right, so the next one is dictionary, which is another crucial, I would say, data type that we use in Python. It's a little bit similar to an object, but it's not an object at the same time, but essentially we use it like an object to some extent. So I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for sticking around.